Welcome back, family. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Sir Local 187, dropping y'all with another banger. And today I'm gonna do a little discussion, my thoughts. My thoughts on the botters or resellers or the shoot game in general. Now, this isn't something that's gonna be fixed or whatever anytime soon. I don't think, in my humble opinion, it is what it is. And just a disclaimer, I'm not hating on anyone, I guess. And if I sound that way, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to stick to the topic of, our botters, messing up the shoot game for the average consumer. But before I get started, you know how we do around here. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button, and definitely hit that notification bell. Because your boy will be dropping content daily. It was kind of slow for me this past week, and there was some big shoe drops too as well. Travis Scott's drop last week. I'm sure y'all seen a plethora of videos out there. A lot of people taking L's and whatnot. So anyway, your boy Sir Local took a lot of L's. It's part of the game, and also too, like what I was saying earlier. About the shoe game. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So what does that tell me? There's money to be made, and also too, there's a demand. Whether it's retail or resell. And this has been going on for 20, 30 years. But it just seems like the average Joe, the average consumer, and that's basically what I'm focusing on here. The average consumer. We stand no chance, especially for exclusive shoes. And like I said, welcome family, welcome to the new members as well. And if this is your first time dropping by, stick around, watch the whole video. If you like, what you're hearing, hit that thumbs up, stick around. And while you're hitting that thumbs up, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. And, I'm going to try to get 50 likes. I have yet to get 50 likes. I have yet to get 20 likes. But let alone, like I said, the grind don't stop. We keep pushing forward, walk with me and grow with me, and that's the whole point. I want my channel to reach out there. I'm just a, like I said, a small time guy, who loves shoes, and this is what this topic is about. And like I said, hopefully I don't steer off topic too much. So, two things, about, want to talk about the shoe game, or botters or resellers messing up the game. How do y'all feel about it? I'm just going to give my honest opinion about it. It's kind of like a double-edged sword here. It might strike a nerve with some people, but hey, I'm here to talk about how I feel about it. And it's just my opinion. But drop a comment. Let me know how you excuse me, how y'all feel about it and whatnot. With the Travis Scotts, I wanted to get those, obviously, like the whole world did. And I wanted to get the Para Dunks, SB Dunks. Those were my main two on the radar. So if any of y'all hit any big W's on any of those shoes, or any big shoe last week that released, drop a comment and let your boy know. And also too, I'm gonna pose a question. I'm gonna try to make it real quick. Not take up too much of your time, but how much would you pay for resale? That'd be like two-part deal in this video, I guess. And if you're wondering why I have my shoes here, this is just my little collection. And I just thought I'd just show them out, since I took a bunch of L's this week. I ain't got nothing new. And all these, one off the FLX app and the sneakers app. So anyway, I'll get to the shoes in a minute, because I want to do some interaction with my subscribers. And the interaction I want to do when I get to these shoes is that guess which one I paid resale for. And your boy swore up and down that he would never pay resale, but I did, because I had to have these. I had to have these. So anyway, like I said, hit that thumbs up, because that helps the channel get out there and grow, so that maybe I am able to pay resale and get early releases and early looks. But right now, I'm not. Your boy Sir Local, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I can't afford to pay an extra $200 above retail to bring you on an early look. But, you know, we'll get there. Don't get me wrong. We'll get there, you know. Together we will, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, as y'all probably already have heard or seen, and like I said, you know, I'm going to start from the beginning a little bit. You know, like back in the 80s, 90s, maybe even early 2000s, you know, when the shoe released, it released back in the store. You know, and some, you know, I would like to say, hey, I wanted to see it to go back that way, but then again, I don't. Because if you know what happened, if you ever stood in those lines back in the day for whatever shoe it was at the time, I mean, you got long lines, you got people cutting lines, you got people fighting, you got people shooting and stabbing. So what Nike or these other big manufacturers done was, hey, we got to find a different way, you know, to make it safer, you know. So that's kind of where it kind of morphed into where we at today, you know, with the Flex app, the Sneakers app, and all these other maybe different apps, you know, and tier 1, tier 0, you know, retailers, you know, selling, doing everything online. And so who's to blame? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. You know, it could be the manufacturers, because obviously they control it, and there's a high demand, and you only put out so much that, you know, you're going to have people willing to pay a resell, you know, and forcing us, the average consumer, you know, into going to these resellers and paying way above retail, you know, and I kind of don't like that aspect of it. Like I said, you know, the saying goes, hate the player, not the game. I'm not trying to knock on anybody, you know, trying to make, you know, $1 out of 15 cents, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we're keeping it real, and just how I feel, you know, like, especially like with the exclusive shoes. Like, say, I'm just going to bring up the Travis Scotts. You know, supposedly there was, you know, some people bragging that, you know, hey, they use bots, which, by the way, you know, they're expensive. You know, I don't know, they range anywhere from, what, 2,000 to 25,000, you know what I mean? So even if these manufacturers do come up with a different way to try to weed out botters and this and that, just like anybody else, just like human instinct, you're going to try to find a way to, you know, bend the rules or play the system, if you will. That's just human nature, you know what I mean? So, and I think one of the ways, and I don't know if the manufacturers are working on it or whatever the case may be, but maybe, you know, like some of these resellers that have their own stores, maybe they need to reach out to these manufacturers, or Nike or Adidas, whoever it is, needs to reach out to these, you know, small independent, and in some cases big. You know, you have some resellers that hit big, you know, like 2Js and a couple other people that's putting out content. You know, they're able to open up their own stores. So, you know, like I said, if it's not already happening, like I said, I don't know. I don't claim to know everything. And like I said, this isn't an issue that's going to be solved anytime soon. But I just want to give y'all my opinion on it. Maybe they need to reach out and say, hey, this much is for y'all. You know, besides like, you know, hitting the retailers, you know, Foot Locker, Champs and whatnot. And then maybe, what do y'all think? Let me know. Maybe they should put out something like, you know, with these independent resellers that have stores, like, hey, y'all going to get so many of these. And maybe, would that quit the botting? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. But going back to the Travis Scott's, you know, exclusive shoe, you know, like I said, there's some saying that they put 25,000 entries and, you know, they hit 100 pairs of these. And mind you, these are already limited already as it is. So, you know, the average guy like me, the average consumer like you, if you are one of them, we stand no chance against the botters, put it that way. It's not a fair game. Like I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. You know, it's just the way it is. And, you know, it just kind of bad to where the state where we come, you know, the state we're in the sneaker game, you know, in the culture, you know, because what brought me to the shoe game was watching a bunch of the rappers and hip hop back in the 90s, you know, with the Air Force Ones. You know, they were like ahead of ahead of the time. So, you know, hey, I would watch TV, Yo MTV Raps, Rap City on BET, and watch all the, you know, my favorite hip hop artists wearing these fire ass sneakers. You know what I mean? And so you want to, everybody in a sense, you know, besides, you know, having the freshest kicks at the basketball court is, you know, hey, you want to be fly, you want to have, you know, the latest and greatest, you know what I mean? You want people saying like, wow, man, he's got some dope ass shoes and this and that, you know what I mean? To a certain extent, at least. So anyway, like I said, yeah, I the way I feel about it, you know, I don't like that side of it, but like I said, what can I say? You know, it's not going to change anytime soon, and while there's money to be made, you know, hey, it's just, you know, beating on a dead horse, if you will. You know, you're either going to pay the resell, or we just keep taking those L's, you know. But hopefully some changes where they can weed out the botters and maybe have a system like, hey, you know, you get caught bodying, okay, maybe get a warning one time, and if you get caught again bodying, hey, maybe they should, you know, I don't know how they would do it, but maybe, you know, ban you from, I don't know, maybe ban you from, you know, these apps, if you will, you know. So, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm taking it a little bit too far, but that's just how I feel, you know, because besides the Travis Scotts, like I said, you know, just regular shoes, whatever it may be, you know, our chances of getting them for retail is pretty slim, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not talking about, like, say, the smaller, you know, scale resellers who, you know, pick up some pairs here and there and whatever the case may be for their content or whatever, their little side hustle, you know. I'm talking about, you know, like I said, buyers in general who cops, hundreds of shoes of exclusive shoes. And not only that, though, not that long ago, they caught the vice president or somebody on the executive board of Nike, her son, and he was posting all kinds of stuff. Excuse me. He was posting all kinds of stuff, you know, flexing, you know, having a whole warehouse full of shoes. I mean, coveted shoes, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. You know, the BackDooring. I mean, and for those of y'all who don't know, BackDooring is basically like, you know, you have a connection with somebody, whether it be a manager at Foot Locker or just somewhere, and you got the hookup and the plug that way, and whatever amount of shoes are supposed to go to that store, you know, the person backdoors them and says here, and they're all sold out, you know. And I'll give a perfect example of one time. It has to be botters, because like I said, I do everything manually, you know, working hard for it, you know, trying to get the shoe, you know, and whatnot. It's possible, but it's, you know, far and in between. At least for me, it is, and I'm lucky to have copped these, you know, manually, to be honest. But on one of them it was Shoe Palace, and this ain't the only one, where I'm waiting there like 2 minutes till, you know, the shoe drops, and next thing you know, it hits 9 o'clock, and next thing you know, bam, like that, like a magician. Sometimes I've even seen this, and let me know, drop a comment if it's happened to you on just any website or whatever. You know, if it's happened to you, you know, where I've seen it just disappear. And in other instances, like that, sold out. And I'm like, didn't even give me a chance to press the size or anything. So I was like, what the hell? You know, in some cases, I would wait like a half hour before. Like I said, you know, your boy Sir Local is working hard to try to get you the latest and greatest, you know. And, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Like I said, it's just my opinion, you know. I hate having to go to resellers. I mean, and no one's forcing me to go, or the consumer, no one's forcing y'all or me to go to the resellers, but just the idea of having to pay 2, 3, 4, and in some cases, you know, 5 times over, you know, the retail, you know, that's the stuff that gets me, you know what I mean? Not the people, you know, earning a living, you know, reselling, but, you know, there's got to be another way. There's got to be a better way. And, you know, nothing changes if nothing changes. You know what I mean? Like I said, as long as there's a demand, there's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Hopefully they do get better with tracking out, you know, botters, you know, or weeding them out and whatnot. But yeah, with that being said, let me know your thoughts on that. On the botters, are they messing up the game? And your thoughts on that. And one more thing before I forget. Today is the 1st, August 1st. So tomorrow, August 2nd, be on the lookout. There's Yeezy Day is tomorrow, Monday at 9 o'clock. So check online. The Yeezy. With that being said, I'm gonna get to the second part of this video, which is how much would y'all pay for resale? And I'm gonna break it down to 3 categories, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I want to interact with my family members there. Y'all who are subscribed, and any new family members that hop along on the family. You know what I'm saying, on this Sir Local train here. And how much would you pay for resale? And then one more thing. I'm gonna show y'all some of my shoes in my little collection here, and I want y'all to guess, and y'all have to watch one of my videos to know. And if y'all are a true family member from a Sir Local 187, y'all's gonna know the answer to this question real quick, and drop it down there in the comment. And if you get it right, I'm gonna shout you out on my next video. So the shoes that I'm going to show y'all, I want y'all to guess which one I paid resale on. Because your boy Sir Local, did pay resale one time. And, guess, drop a comment down there, and let me know which shoe your boy paid resale on. So with that being said, I'm going to show y'all my little collection, and y'all let me know which shoe I paid resale on. And don't forget to answer that question, how much would you pay for resale? Or if you would pay for resale, or you wouldn't pay for resale at all. Either way, drop a comment. Your boy wants to know. So here we go. I do like shoes. And your boy worked hard for these here. And, I just want your opinion, out of these little collections that I have, name your favorite one. If you have one, if you don't, that's cool too. We have the Jordan 5, Retro 5, Kai 54, 2021 edition. We got the Raging Bulls. As you already know, the 5s have that 3M tongue. Excuse the mess back there. FTC Dunks. Now that's my only exclusive shoe that I've hit, and I hit that on Sneakers app actually. So I was actually surprised because I was going for these and the LeBron South Beaches, and I got these. So in my humble opinion, I think I got the better deal, if you ask me. And these are my first SB Dunks, by the way. And I'm definitely cooling that. And I did a review on every shoe here, so go back. If you haven't seen the video, go back and check them out. Racer Blue. It's got good leather, good tumble leather. You got your Georgetown, they call it PE, they call it Georgetown, but it's, it's navy blue, And to me, out of all the, well, I don't have a lot of Jordans, but these 3s and actually these 13s, these Flints are pretty comfortable. And that's a dope colorway too. You know what I mean? You got that Flint gray, and then you got that 3M on the side, the red. And I got the Carmines, the 6s. I got the electric green. As you can see, I wear them. You know what I mean? They're dirty. The bottom, the outsoles. I wear my shoes. The Carmines, 2021 with the Nike Air in the back. And the 12, look at the leather. Man, the quality on these are good. Fire. So, and all of these are all of these except for one, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, I want y'all to guess which one. But all of these, for the exception of one, you know, I've hit on Flex app and sneakers. But most of my W has been on, if you look at all the videos and all the shoes I reviewed, the majority of them have been Flex app. Very few sneakers. Now, the two exclusive sneakers that I hit were on Sneakers app, and it was these right here, these FTC Dunks, and I did hit the Jordan 3, the women's shoe, the Ama Manir shoes. Those two were the only say exclusive shoes that I hit. The Jordan 3 Ama Manir, and I did a review on that. Go check it out if you haven't already. And it's titled The Shoe That Almost Got Away, you know. And check that out. But yeah, these FTC Dunks and Jordan 3 Ama Manir are the exclusive shoes that I've hit. You know. So anyway, like I said, I'm not flexing. It's just hard work. And hopefully to grow, you know, the collection a little bit more, not too much. Don't want my wife getting upset with me. But yeah, guess which one I paid resale on. Like I said, I'll shout you out on my next video. So with that being said, you know, hopefully y'all stuck around towards the whole video, and you know, hopefully y'all liked it. You know, it was just, hopefully it didn't come off as a rant. And like my boy Big Pun, I'm not a hater, but I crush a lot. You know what I mean? I like the game, the shoe game. But, you know, hey, give us little Joes a chance. And, you know, with that being said, man. Oops, sorry about that. With that being said, hopefully y'all have a good day. Hopefully y'all hit on them Yeezys on Yeezy Day tomorrow. And until next time, you know, peace.